Hi guys, it's Tad Johnson. We're here in Soho tonight. This is the restaurant Navy. This is where we're going to be teaching you how to make the best burger you've ever heard of. Come on inside. What's up, Chef? And here it is. So this is the kitchen we're going to be using tonight. As you can see, I have some very high quality beef right here. This is from Taddy Flays. This is an 80-20 blend, 80% meat, 20% fat. Avocados. Right here we have some very fresh watercress. Mixed greens. Bacon. Sesame seed bun that was made about 10 hours ago, 12 hours ago, right down the street. Very fresh ripened avocado. And here's some other mise en place that comes with a very classic well done burger right here. So we're going to start off with our meat. We're going to go for like an 8-ounce burger or so. It's important that it's almost room temperature, so it's moldable. Go ahead, take a look at that. You see how when I press into it, it's not so cold. It's ready to be molded. I'm going to season with a little bit of fresh sea salt. When you're cooking burger meat like this, it's really important that you use a vegetable oil, nothing like a canola oil, nothing like an olive oil or something. The smoking temperature is actually very important. You want a nice hard sear on your meat. You don't want anything that's going to start to burn the meat before it gets a nice hot temperature, because you want a nice caramelization, like a nice golden dark crust. So we'll stop that right here. We'll get a nice press on it so we ensure that we have that nice crust. A little black pepper, of course. See how I adjust the dial right here? Because we want a nice coarse crush. Nothing too fine. So today we're going to cook our burger rare. This is the bacon that we just talked about. Really nice bacon. You see all these layers of fat right here? That's just straight flavor. Straight flavor. Something I'm going to do here today is what we call billionaire bacon here at Navy. It has a little bit of agave, a little bit of sea salt, and a little bit of chili de árbol that we buzz and sprinkle right on. And on myself, I like to put a little black pepper on it too. So that's what we're going to do. A little black pepper, a little toss. Okay, that's good. That sea salt that we just used on our burger. Now remember, bacon is a smoked and cured product, so it already has salt involved. So if we season it too much, it's going to be too salty. That's not what we want. So remember that. Just a little bit of salt would be perfect. These are agave. Agave is a good use to sweeten any sort of products you have at home, because it's not a white granulated sugar. It's not something that's overly processed. It's processed, of course, but it's not something that we consider to be bad for our bodies. It's less processed than a lot of the sugar cane products that we have nowadays in our culture. Here's our chili de árbol. It's a dried chili, and it goes straight to the grinder. We break it down. A little bit goes a long way. Now, just like all meats, we want to get this going now, because the furthest it rests, the more flavor it is. So we're going to start this bacon right now. Nice, sexy, long slices. Now you do want a nice press on the flat top. As you can see, it's kind of stretching. You want to make sure that it's seeing every single part of the flat top. And if you're at home and you're only using pans or anything like that, feel free to just chop up the bacon a little bit smaller and go straight to the pan. You do the same thing. I myself, I like to put it on press just so that every surface area of the bacon gets a nice crisp. Just like that. Let's take a look at our burger. Nice crust, yeah? Now, what we're looking for here is a rare burger. So we want a nice, dark, caramelized crust on top. And hopefully when we rest for about 3 to 4 minutes, we'll have a nice, juicy, cool pink center. Far enough. That's a great IPA. Whenever I make burgers at home, I'm always pairing with a good IPA. That's just my thing. You can use all different kinds of beers. There's so many different kinds of beers that pair well with burgers. So while this is going and our bacon's going, we're going to do some of our other accoutrement, or some of our other elements of the burger. We have lettuce, we have avocado, and we have red onion. Something I like to do at home is boil a little bit of water and blanch the red onions so it gets rid of some of the gas, and you still have some of that nice chilled red onion taste that you really, really want on a burger. Here's our red onion. Go ahead and peel some of that skin off the side. Just go ahead and make a nice little slit. Take off the outer skin. Now what you're looking for is some thick rings, nothing too short, because since we're blanching it, we want to have some tooth, some texture, something that you're able to chew on a little bit. Nothing soggy, nothing too crisp either, otherwise we leave it raw. So that right there, that's all we're looking for. Now if you were to do this at home, let's make sure you're salting your water. Let's drop in our onions. Now those are only going to cook for about 30 seconds. We're going to pull those right out. Bacon's looking good. You can cut. That was the bang.